All right, guys, I'm out here for my last longer run before the 50 miler, which is a week from today. I'm out here running 10 miles, and I'm definitely hitting some elevation changes. I would say at least 500 feet up and down total, something like that. I'm just kind of guesstimating. Definitely getting some elevation training into. I'm a little bit past my turnaround point at 5.78. And so far running an average pace of about 7:30 per mile, which is a little faster than I probably should be going. I should be going a lot slower, but I'm feeling pretty good and I'm motivated. So we're just working with what we got. Maybe I'll slow it down on this last leg here. But guys, check out this scenery. That's Oahu. That's a Y right there, man. I mean, how could you not want to go for a run with scenery like that? That's Diamond Head up there. You can't really see it, but that's Diamond Head Crater. For you guys that live out here or have been to Oahu before, you guys have stationed out in Schofield and stuff like that, that's where I'm at. I'm on the other side, the south side of Diamond Head Crater, running all the way down to the other side of it and then back to Honolulu. 5 miles out, 5 miles back. Wait, so yeah, I'm getting my last 10 miler in before the 50 miler. I'm pretty pumped up about it. Got myself some new gear that I'm trying out. This one in particular, it's a waist belt. Okay, so for some hydration, as you can see, I'm pretty sweaty, and I say hydration out here in Hawaii is key, especially if you're gonna be running long distances, man. I just sweat like crazy out here. After about 3 miles I'm already sweating. It's not super humid. I guess it's just, I don't know really what it is, but you definitely gotta stay hydrated out here or that's gonna be a major problem for you. So I'm trying my best to really prepare for that, for this 50 miler, because I know that's gonna be my biggest hurdle. It's definitely nice having these little water bottles here. You can just pluck them out and squirt it in your mouth. So pretty convenient, and they just go right back in. That's the first time I've ever used something like this. I'm gonna go over here, see if I can get a better view for you. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I could just keep walking down there and there'd be a beach right there. I'm not gonna do that right now though. But yeah, so I got the waistband so that I could have options. I'm still gonna bring my my vest and everything, but the way that this race is gonna go, it's a 9-mile track. So I'll have to hit it, you know, 5+ times in order to get the 50 miles in. And this is not technically a race. This is like a challenge yourself event. It's a professionally run event. There will be aid stations. There's gonna be people there supporting it, but it's not a race, okay? You do it at your own will. And I should be able to use my car as an aid station. So I'm just loading up with all the equipment that if I'm really sucking or if I want to switch things out, different pair of shoes, different type of water source, you know, different nutrition, different sodium tablets, all those different types of things. I can just have them in my car ready to go to take a break and just make sure that I'm really taking care of myself for the entire 50 miles. And I definitely got some more stuff that I'll show you guys after this run. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this 10 miler. It's been long enough. It's been about a 5-minute break now. I need to get back at it, all right? So let me just finish up this run. We'll come back at you. All right, guys, just got done 10 miles. Average pace was 7:46 per mile. So I was able to slow it down a little bit, but between me and you, I still went too fast. But I will say this waist pack worked out pretty good. I was able to put my keys and my phone and my GoPro in this pouch on the back. And then I have my little water bottles on the sides, and they didn't bounce around as much as I thought they would. Honestly, you have to like set it up just right for you probably. I had to put it like on the front side of my hips for it to not really bounce around too much, but it wasn't bad. I mean, I was able to knock out 10 miles no chafing or anything like that. You know, once you get used to it, it's not a big deal. And so like I was saying before, this was the last long run before the 50 miler, which is next week, next Saturday. So 6 days from now. Tomorrow I'll run 60 minutes, and then I have another 60-minute run, a 30-minute run, and then the rest is just rest days until the actual race day. This week, which was the last week until race week, I racked up a total of, I believe, 38 miles, okay? So that's how I'm working it for me. I hope I'm doing it right. I'm trying to taper just right with all the knowledge that I know about running and endurance and knowing my own abilities. I'm trying to taper off just right before this run, and I'm also trying to break in my brand new shoes. And I know I said I was going to use some old shoes, but I changed my mind. I bought these last second, had them ordered and brought to the house last second. These are the Saucony Endorphin Shift 2s, and they're working out really good. I've had to break them in. I've got not quite 50 miles on them yet, but almost. Okay, so they're almost broken in. You could definitely, you definitely need a break-in period for these shoes, I would say, if you're interested in them. When you first put them on, they do feel a little stiff. And they feel almost like a little loose, you know, but just wear them loose for the first couple runs, tighten them up as you need to, and after like a few runs, you'll start feeling like that glove feeling to your foot, and they'll start feeling really good. So just get past the wear-in period with these shoes, and they're money, man. All right, so let me show you some other things I picked up today for the 50-mile run. All right, so I got myself one of these for the first time, one of these fancy-dancy running hats. Okay, I think really what I'll use it for is to keep the sweat out of my eyes, so I'll probably wear it like this most of the time, something like that. Keep the sweat off my eyes and keep a little bit of the sun off the back of my neck, because for some reason it just hits the back of your neck the most, even if you're running towards the sun. I don't know. I got some Second Skin dressings. Okay, now these are really good for preventing blisters and also for blister care. If you do get blisters while you're running, these are really good to help with that. What I plan on doing is putting a couple of these on each one of my Achilles, right where the shoe meets, you know, the back end of your foot, just to prevent any blisters, because that's a long run. You know, I haven't run that far of a distance before in one go, and the last thing I want is blisters, right? So this is going to help me with that. Body Glide, I've talked about this before. This will help me. I'll put a little bit of this in between, like the inner part of my thighs, on the back of my lower back, because that's where my pack will be. And around my hip area, okay? Anywhere where there might be some sort of friction, even on my ankles, all right? I'll just put this on before I run, and then probably like at the halfway point, I'll reapply this, okay? Just to stop any unnecessary chafing that I really just don't want to deal with, right? So this is really good stuff. And then I got a whole bunch of hydration stuff. I actually still need to go out and get some more, but these are some things that I've picked up so far that I know will work for me. So these are, I don't know if they're called Noon or None tablets. I don't know, maybe you guys know. But I've used these before. These are the ones, these are hydration tablets, work really good. You put them in like a little water bottle, you know, like these, and you just take it down and you're freaking good to go as far as your hydration needs and electrolytes are concerned. This one also has a little bit of caffeine in it, so it'll give you a little extra boost and stop any like headaches that you might get from running those longs of distances. That happens sometimes when you run that far if you're not taking caffeine, especially if you're used to taking caffeine during the day. So I got these. I also have some Endurolites Extreme. Okay, so these are hydration pills. Okay, that's just like if I'm feeling like, man, I just don't want to chew anything, I don't want to take anything sweet right now, I just need to get hydrated. These are going to be good for that. I can just take it down with some water. It's taste free. This is also really good for preloading. Okay, so I'll probably take I'll take one of these before I start, and then I'll probably take one every 2 miles. That's how I plan on doing that for these. Okay, so I got those. I've got some Mio Energy. Okay, now this is just for some quick, you know, if I'm really feeling shitty, if I've got a headache, if I really need some caffeine. I'm not gonna overdo it, but if I do it, this is a good emergency, you know, caffeine source. You could literally just take this, squirt in your mouth, you know, you got some caffeine in your system. So this is really good. This will help me out, just in case. This is not a definite use. This is like, if I really need it, I have it with me, okay? So this is good to have. And then of course, I've got my arsenal of 9-line recovery and hydration packets. That's really what's gonna get me through this race. I'm gonna be taking a few of these during the entire race. I'll have one of these on me at all times. In fact, actually I have one ready to go right now. I almost forgot I was supposed to take it after this run. I've been taking one of these before and one after all my runs, and it's made a huge difference, guys. This stuff is actually really good. And don't forget about the giveaway, guys. I'll count this video for the giveaway, because I know a lot of you guys that are watching this are more loyal subscribers, right? This video will count for the giveaway with Downrange supplements, remember? that we're doing that giveaway. You'll get a whole package of downrange supplements shipped to your door for free. It's going to include protein, their pre-workout, their 9-Line Go, and some other stuff, and some swag as well. So it's pretty cool. Just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win. There'll be one more video after this video, and that video will have the winners in it, okay? The winners are actually going to be announced on the 31st of July. So that's how the winners are going to be announced. They will be announced on a video on July 31st, don't forget. And they will also be announced on Instagram and in the community section of YouTube, okay? So that's how you're going to find out. If you see any spam or anything like that in the comments in this video, don't pay attention to that. It's not real. 31st of July, you guys will know when the winners are announced. So as far as thoughts and feels go for 1 week out prior to the 50 miler, I definitely would say I'm a little nervous. This is, 50 miles is a long way, and I have done a 50-mile run before, and that broke me off, okay? 50-mile run is different because it's happening a lot faster. There won't be as many breaks. And honestly, the environment here, while the temperature is usually around 70 to 80 degrees, which is like perfect for running conditions, it's still really hot and it's extremely sunny. That's really the challenge here. I know I have like the mental fortitude and the physical capability to go out there and actually perform and do this. It's, can I manage to keep my body maintained throughout the entire event so that it's actually possible to finish? So I'm just doing my best to remain mentally prepared, stay physically prepared, and make sure that I am prepared with supplementation as much as possible, and I have as many things as I could possibly want and need during the run at my disposal. But besides that, man, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel pretty good about this. I can go out now and run 10 miles like it's nothing. That's like a short run almost at this point for me. And so I feel like if 10 miles is pretty easy for me now, then I should be able to do that times 5, right? So that's how I'm looking at this. I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be a good time, and I think it's going to be a great conquering of a milestone on the way to the eventual 100-miler ultra run that I want to do. And I want to be able to do that by next spring. I hope I'm able to do that. I'm going to keep training. I should be able to do it timeline-wise. There's just a lot of things, as you guys know, in life and work and family and all those things that sometimes, take priority over our own personal goals. So spring is the personal goal for me to get to that 100-mile mark, and I'm just going to keep working hard to get there. And the next milestone is this 50-miler on next Saturday. And so this is a race, guys. I'm gonna do this with you. I'm actually gonna register for it now a week out because it stayed open that long, and it's not very expensive. It's only like 25 bucks for me because I'm military, so I figured I'd wait. But I'm gonna do that with you right now. All right, so check it out. So it's the Hawaii Kai Ultra Run, and I think this is just some sort of old medal that they use. They need to update their logo. It says 50K finisher. It even has like the wrong date, but this is the run, okay? And you can go all the way up to 100 miles. You can go all the way up to 100 miles, but I'm going to do the 50 miles, okay? So this isn't timed. It's not technically a race. It's more of a challenge for yourself, okay? So I'm not even sure if there's going to be medals or anything like that, but they are hosting it, and there are going to be aid stations and support and stuff like that. There's actually like a closed off track, all that stuff. So I am doing 50 miles. It's just I'm going to be doing it on my own accord, which is good. I think that's good. All right, so we're gonna go down. We're going to go to Hawaii Kai Ultra Run. Ultra Run discount for student, senior, and military. Okay, 25 bucks. Register. And you can start whatever time you want for this run. They say most people come around 7:30. I anticipate that it's gonna take me somewhere around 10 hours to do this. I don't really know for sure, and I haven't really taken the time to really do the math, to be honest with you. But I think like the average 50-mile runner does it in around 10 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and say around 10 hours. I'll think about it tonight a little bit, but right now I'm gonna say 10 hours. So let's go ahead and say I'll start at 7 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 7:30, we'll see. We'll tell them 7 is when I plan on starting. So that means if I finish in 10 hours that I'd be done with this run at around 5 o'clock in the evening. Right in time for dinner. All right, then it wants to know what distance. I'm gonna tell them, so you can do all the different distances. I'm gonna tell them 50 miles. Tech t-shirt, no, I don't really like, I sometimes would get the shirts, but I don't even like that tech material, so I'm not even gonna waste the money on it. No offense, to the race orchestrators. Okay, I agree with all that. I won't sue you. All right, so now I'm adding in my credit card. I'm gonna go ahead and not show the world my credit card information. Gotta practice good OPSEC, guys, especially on the YouTubes and social media. All right, there's my confirmation. Thank you. You have successfully registered for the Hawaii Kai Ultra Run Extreme 2022. Boom. Thanks for being there with me, guys, as I signed up for that 1 week out from the run. I wanted to make sure I was actually going to be able to do it before I signed up, even if it was only 25 bucks, you know? But that's the update, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win that supplement package from Downrange Supplements. This is gonna be the last video that's part of that giveaway, okay? So the next video is gonna be the actual names as part of the drawing, all right? So make sure you do that. It's your last chance. Besides that, thanks for the support as always, guys. It's awesome to see you guys root me on with all this and getting inspired and motivated, because that's really what this is all about, guys. Honestly, you know, I draw a lot of my motivation for this from you guys, you know, motivating me in return. So it really is like a circle, you know. I do my best to motivate you guys by showing you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And then when you guys, you know, say, hey, good job, and you can do this, crush it, and oh, I want to try something like that, that motivates me to see that you guys are motivated by this. So it's awesome. You know, thanks for that kind of support. It's much appreciated on my end. But besides that, I am starving. I think I'm going to go ahead and make myself a burger because I feel like I've earned it. One more week to the 50 miler, guys. I'll make sure to make the highest quality of video for that one as possible. Just like the 50K video. So be on the lookout for that. And besides that, I've got nothing else for you. I'll see you on the next one.